Ang blessing ba, kotse lang, bahay lang, pera lang, travel lang? Ibig sabihin ba, yun lang ang magiging blessing natin? Samahan niyo ako sa episode na to to really see what blessings truly are. Namaskaram. Namaskaram, namaste, or namaskar is a Hindu greeting that says the light in me sees and acknowledges the light in you, or the God in me sees and acknowledges the God in you. My name is Marky Mendoza. Welcome to Reiki with Marky and yet another meaningful episode here in our YouTube channel. But before anything else, do not forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Do not forget to hit the bell button para laging updated in our upcoming episodes. Today is part 5 of our Living an Abundant Life series, and today we're going to discuss everything is a blessing. Everything. Now, kung nagtataka kayo kung bakit yung sinasabing everything, I will provide you 4 easy reminders. Well, these are also steps kung paano natin matututunan na talagang everything is a blessing. So without further ado, tara na. Tip number 1 or reminder number 1, it's also a good one. You deserve blessings. We all deserve blessings. So it's not a question kung, siguro sa dami ng mga nagawa ko dati, hindi ko deserve ang blessing. O kaya sometimes just because we are feeling the pain and suffering, sometimes we're impatient, o kaya sometimes there is anger in our heart. In short, may mga pinagdadaanan lang din tayo minsan. Sometimes, nararamdaman natin na baka hindi natin deserve ang mga blessings. Or, kung ano man ang iniisip natin, basically, sometimes it hinders us from seeing that we too deserve the blessings. It's not a question. Di ba nga, yung araw nga, sinisikatan naman ng kahit sino. Hindi siya sumisikat lang sa mga mayaman, kung sino lang ang may gusto. Sisikat at sisikat ito, no whether we like it or not. And so are blessings. We all deserve that. Tandaan mo yan. Accept mo yan. Number 2, when you are grateful, it's easy to accept blessings. And ang totoo niyan, I have been mentioning this consistently in our episodes ng Living an Abundant Life series. I can never express how as simple as being grateful, developing a kind, loving, and grateful nature truly allows the universe to be reminded, itong taong to, ready to sa mga blessings. I can never stress as well na it's not just about being very optimistic or it's not just about feeling the positivity. It's being realistic din na kung may times na nararamdaman natin na yes, mahirap, shift your mindset, shift your heart through what? Through trusting. Mamaya, sa 5 Reiki Principles natin, we will strengthen this. But definitely, once you get your rhythm, mapapansin mo, kaya rin naman pala. As easy as feeling other emotions, madali lang din na pala nating ma-feel ang positivity. Why? It's also an emotion. Now, number 3, if a situation presented a lesson, feel the emotion and accept that there are lessons to be learned. It really goes hand in hand with our Reiki principles, the first and the second Reiki principle. Why? Because again, there are really times that kaya natin hindi nakikita ang blessing sa isang challenge o kaya isang pagsubok sa buhay. Why? Kasi hindi pa natin alam kung paano ito i-resolve. Pag alam natin usually yung mga how to resolve a situation, it comes easier. But then, kapag hindi natin muna alam kung anong gagawin natin and we start to feel the emotions that come with the situation, either hate, anger, or any negative emotion that comes with the situation, first of all, we're not going to deny ourselves of it. We're going to be honest by acknowledging it, and then we go back to our 5 Reiki principles. Trusting, being honest, the works. Importante ito. Remember, we are doing these steps to get our rhythm. We just have to get that rhythm first before we can take the level of comfort next. So it's a process kung titignan natin. And di ba, lagi ko sinasabi at the end of every video to keep trusting the process. Mamaya, sasabihin ko ulit sa inyo. Ang ating number 4 and final tip or reminder, learn to celebrate all success. All of them. Do not measure kung malaki o hindi. Now, here is also a thing na in relation to how we perceive blessings. Sometimes, or oftentimes, we only consider a blessing if it's gonna be life-changing. Kung yung tipong ikakaiba ng buhay natin, either sobrang yaman natin or ikaaangat natin to sa buhay, those are the only blessings that we consider. Pero, di ba nga, ang sinasabi nga nilang madalas, di ba, kapag nagising tayo sa araw, blessing yun. Because totoo naman, nakakahinga tayo, blessing yun. May pagsubok man, blessing din yun. Why? Kasi buhay pa tayo. Habang buhay tayo, makakaisip tayo ng paraan. Hindi lang para lumaban, pero para makaisip pa ng paraan how we will become better versions of ourselves, to realign, reassess all of the situations in our life, and be better. Remember, in our previous episodes, we have to do the hard work. We have to pray and surrender to God's plans. And most of all, we have to keep trusting. Ano naman topics ang gusto nyo i-discuss namin here in our YouTube channel in the future? Do not forget to leave a comment down below if you have any topics para naman sa susunod, kayo naman ang matulungan namin. Now, in this episode, hindi natin natapusin ang episode na to without giving you specific information on how you will do this. And of course, our core values, 5 Reiki principles will always save the day. Reiki principle number 1, just for today, I shall trust. Again, paulit-ulit yan. Huwag kayong mag-alala. Kung paulit-ulit ko sinasabi sa inyo, paulit-ulit ko rin sinasabi sa sarili ko to. Because again, tao lang, di pa naman ako alien. Sure ako dyan. Okay? So, kapag may mga situation ako na-encounter sa buhay, whether it's an instant blessing or it's an opportunity to be patient, that I trust. I trust fully. Hindi porke blessing, hindi na ako magtitiwala. Pag may blessing, magtitiwala ako na sunod-sunod na yan, na mauulit pa yan, na this is a flow that is going to keep moving and strengthening and strengthening. Kapag naghihintay pa tayo dumating o i-harvest yung blessing, I trust that I will be more patient. I trust that I will be more loving. I trust that I will just wait for the divine perfect timing. Because Reiki principle number 2, just for today, I shall work honestly. Remember, being honest is also something that we should always work on. Kapag nararamdaman yung situation, nararamdaman ng mga impatience, nahahaluan ng konting anger, nahahaluan ng konting duda, ng konting doubt, acknowledge. Hindi tayo robot, tandaan nyo. So we have to always be honest with ourselves, and if we feel a little impatient, and then we can always talk to God again. Lord, medyo nakaka-impatient po, and alam ko, may perfect divine timing po ang lahat. Nagtitiwala po ako. You know what? I do that a lot. It's only recently that I have seen the value of how having a strong relationship with God has truly allowed me to become very abundant. Gawin mo din. And of course, our Reiki principle number 3, just for today, I shall accept all blessings. Again, everything is a blessing, and especially in this episode, we're going to strengthen that everything is a blessing. We are changing your mindset for you to see the blessing in everything. And if you do, once you get your rhythm on this, biruin mo, even hindi lang ang situation nun, every person na kasama mo sa buhay mo ngayon, you will see lahat sila factor sa blessing na yan. You meet people because they also teach you lessons. And sometimes, there are really lessons na ang mga nagiging vessel ng lessons na yun ay ibang tao. Now, let us not judge the people coming in and out of our life depending on what lesson they will provide. Because again, a lesson is always a blessing. It doesn't mean na hindi pa natin siya naiintindihan, or it doesn't mean that the time has not yet arrived for you to understand the situation fully. Again, trust that in time, once it unfolds, sasabihin mo na naman, kaya pala. And you know what? Our Reiki principle number 4, because just for today, I am at peace. Because let's face it, in a world wherein there is so much opportunity to feel anger, hate, doubt, and everything else, it always leads to us feeling less peaceful. And of course, it's very important. Di ba nga, pag sa science nga, during emergency cases, and then, halimbawa, ang kailangan natin is to be extra strong, but we know we're not physically strong. In emergency cases, the body produces this immediate strength. This is called, ano nga yung tawag dun? This is called adrenaline rush. When there are emergency cases, the body uses, meron siyang nakastored na emergency strength na kailangan nating to tap on. When we feel happy, basically, it produces chemicals then for our body to produce happy hormones. Pero hindi siya bias. When we feel negative energies as well, negative emotions, it produces the same thing as well. So be mindful of your body. Choose a very peaceful, loving kind na mindset, and process our emotions na balance, and you'll see how your body will even benefit even more. And our fifth Reiki principle is to just for today, I shall respect all life. Again, I always say this because alam mo, kung sinusundan mo, and this is already part 5 of the Living an Abundant Life series, kung sinusundan mo lahat ng mga easy steps and easy tips na provide namin, you will really discover na about the more na nagwo-work siya sa'yo, nakaka-develop ka ng sense of respect sa sarili mo kasi there are things na you didn't know you can do, pero when you gave yourself, ano ba, give o gave? O bahala na kayo mamili. When you give yourself a chance, when you give yourself the opportunity for you to try and see how far you can go, you will really be amazed how amazing you are. Truth is, you are limitless. You just have to trust it. And of course, this is really something that will also generate inspiration towards others, and in the end, they will offer so much respect then to you. And what good will, what even exciting world will it be if we keep inspiring each other, if we keep uplifting each other, instead of us bashing each other, instead of us may braces ka ba? Putting yourself down or putting others down. Let's face it, there are really people who may do this. There is no judgment for that. But again, as much as we can, if we can choose love, we can choose kindness, we can choose happiness, mas maganda. It will be a more loving, peaceful world. And that is it for our episode for today. If you like this episode, do not forget to give it a good thumbs up. And also, if you have any personal dealings or any situation that you may be needing our spiritual advice and guidance, naka-flash sa screen natin ngayon yung email address. Send us an email. And we will also honor your identity should you wish to remain anonymous. Ang mahalaga ay matulungan namin kayo. And again, for us and for this blessing of abundance, the flow to keep going strong, do not forget to like, share, and subscribe, and pakishare mo rin sa mga friends and family ninyo. Siyempre, ang blessing, sinishare yan. Share mo rin to para ikaw naman na maging blessing na iba. And also, huwag kakalimutan na this is Marky Mendoza again, na laging hindi magsasawang magpaalala to keep trusting the process. Namaskaram.